I actually met him. I met him like 10 years ago.
Okay. Thank you. At the back. The opportunity to socialize. Once again, a little later on. So we've heard from Father Emmanuel. Once again, we're extremely thankful that he was able to come. Now, this Sunday, for those of you who managed to go to Mass, you are going to hear this. A voice cries in the wilderness, prepare a way for the Lord, make his paths straight. Yeah? So prepare a way for the Lord. So this is something that you heard Father Emmanuel say. As he was talking, I realized one of the biggest mistakes that I made was letting him go before me. Because he said a lot of what I was going to share with you, but that's okay. But I will share a few other things with you in regards to Advent before we go into the discussion. But we've also got a short video for you as well. Now, in terms of Q&A, we didn't really get to have that with him because of time, but we will have Q&A. I'll be asking the questions and then you're going to be answering. Yeah? Okay. Some of you have a little raffle ticket. Raise your raffle ticket. Yeah? Okay. Some people have one, some people have two. The people who have two, they were here early. So that's why they got two. Apologies, Daryl. I still need to give you yours. And Matthias as well. Oh, yours as well? Okay, great. I owe you. So when it comes to the questions and answers, for those who answer, I will give you another one. And you'll be able to get a little something if yours is picked up from here. Yeah? So hope that you have the wedding raffle ticket. We was also supposed to go something Christmassy. I can see Darryl. Yeah, the jump on green, yeah. So, then we've got the green children. Yeah, okay. So I've got the hat. I won't take it off because I don't want to frighten too many of you. The hair's not so great right now. Okay, so I was going to ask you what you know about Advent, but I guess now you know a little bit because Father Emmanuel shared it with you. So what I will share with you is a few things, but I will ask you in terms of a question. So Advent is the start of what? Does anybody know? Advent is the start of what?
The New Year?
Well done, fantastic. The New Year, so the church's liturgical year. Guys, this is how you get numbers. Yeah? Dig deep into your brains. Yeah? To retrieve the knowledge. Okay. Now, Advent itself, it starts the fourth Sunday before Christmas and it ends the midnight of Christmas. So, Lent is to Easter what Advent is to Christmas. Lent is preparation for Easter, Advent is preparation for Christmas. Now, in previous centuries, Lent and Advent were 40 days. So Lent is still 40 days. Advent used to be 40 days. Now it's essentially 4 weeks. And in previous centuries, people fasted during both Lent and Advent. Now, who celebrates Advent? Who celebrates Advent? Yeah, that one you won't get a raffle ticket for. Yes? Yes, that's definitely one. Who else?
Orthodox Church.
Other Christian denominations.
So, over in their own, they've got a different calendar. So you're right, and you know, who? Anglicans. Who said Anglicans? Okay, go and take one. Because you don't know other denominations. Methodists. Go and take one. Anyone else? Do you know it's becoming a bit more popular with them? Yeah, some of them. Nah. Okay, take one. No, that I should have. If I give you one, I have to give. and I owe you from before. I feel like I've given that would not be money. Okay. So we've got Lutherans, We've got Presbyterians, and so there are a few others that celebrate Advent. Okay, now we all know what this is, right? What is this? Hey, Christmas calendar. Advent calendar. Let's put the word Advent before it. Yeah? So Advent calendar. So these are a few different things that we'll see in the time of Advent. I can't give any raffle tickets out for that because even a 5-year-old would have got that. Okay. Now we've got other things that we'll see during Advent, such as what can we see in here? Candles. Good. What else can we see besides the candles?
Advent wreath.
Good. Advent wreath.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, some of you, you're still on one. You're still on one. So, you've got here Advent wreath. Does anyone know what it represents? So, the candles, you can then say the 4 weeks. So the Advent wreath, we've got, they are often, they are circular. So that's God's infinite love. And then you've also got the evergreen branches, which is the hope of eternal life through Jesus. Yeah. So these are things that we'll often see. We've got the candles. Hopefully you can see the colours there, which is, you've got 3 which are violet, purple, then 1 that could be a pink or rose pink, and then the white one. So when you are in mass, you'll notice this. Now, I'm desperate to give out more raffle tickets to increase your chances of winning. Can anyone tell me what the candles represent? What do they represent?
Unity, peace.
Hope. Okay, I hope you win. Hope. Okay, what else? Joy. She's collecting. Some of you are broke in raffle tickets. Yeah? How many do you have?
Love.
Love! I'll ask you how many you have, because I know you have none. And then there's one more. Peace. I'm sure you've got the most. She's collecting like it's Naira. Okay. So that's what it represents. And then the white one, which is the 5th candle, I'm not going to ask if you know what that is, but it's called a Christ candle. And it is lit on Christmas Day. So each one is lit each week. The white candle, the Christ candle, is lit on Christmas Day to celebrate the birth of Jesus, that Jesus, the light of the world, has come. Yeah? Okay, so we've got that. Something that I had never seen this before, but in Advent we could have this. Does anybody know what this is? I'll give you 2 raffle tickets. Oh, come on. Jesse Tree. Who's heard of a Jesse Tree?
She said,
Yeah, I've never heard of the Jesse Tree. Yeah? So well done. Jesse Tree. So some say it's very similar to an Advent calendar that helps prepare for Christmas by tracing Jesus' family tree through Bible stories and symbolic ornaments. So what they do is they put the different ornaments on the tree. So we've got that as well. So these are different things that we see in the time of Advent. Now, in terms of the meaning and the purpose, I was going to share with you what it says in this. What is this? This is the what?
Catechism.
The catechism. Yeah, because everyone else was struggling, I'll give you one. Yeah. This is the catechism of the church. Yeah. Who has one of these already? 1, 2. These are serious people. To have one of these, you've got to be a serious person. So the teachings of the church are in here. Yeah, the doctrine of the church is in here. So yes, we have the Bible, but then we've got the catechism, the teachings of the church. I'm not going to tell you what it says in here in terms of Advent, because we have Father Manuel do that already. So if you're late, you have to go and watch that video. Okay, no, I know some people have very good reason. Yeah. Okay, so before we go into the video, One thing that Bishop Barron said, who here knows Bishop Barron? Yeah? Okay, a few people. Hey, you serious? Someone so serious. Yeah. After, I will get you to follow Essential Presents if you haven't already. Who follows Essential Presents already? Okay, very good. And then you can also have the option to follow Bishop Barron as well. But just to echo what Father Manuel said, Bishop Barron also talks about it as well on YouTube, about the three comings of Christ. And he talks about it in terms of that three dimensions. So you've got the first dimension, which is, because when we go back to talk about Advent is all to do with the coming of, the arrival of. So the first dimension is Christ's arrival in Bethlehem. The second dimension is the arrival of Christ in our lives, in our hearts. And then the third dimension is the arrival of Christ in the future. As we know, Christ will come again. So we're talking about the second coming, the second advent. We're talking about his return. So if you want to know more about that, you can go and check that video out. The last thing that I will say is that if you haven't done so, this is also a good time to go to confession if you haven't been in a very long time. Some of you are avoiding confession like a bullet, but confession is not a bullet. If anything, I go as far as saying it's a blessing. Yeah, it's an opportunity to be reconciled with God and re-enter a state of grace. So please do try to go in this period if you can. So what we'll do is we'll just have a look at this video and then we'll be able to go into discussion. Yeah, probably about groups of 4. Yeah. So Matthias, thank you.